Let me tell you two things. Some people think they are hurting you, not knowing that they are indeed absolutely being used by God to put you exactly where God accurately prepared for you. This is why I always tell people, don't fight your attackers. Don't fight your haters, because most of them are being used by God. My dad said this word one day when I was a kid. He said, something, not every fight you have to fight, because sometimes the fight you are trying to fight is a God-fulfilling secret promise in your life. My dad said the word one day while we were walking in the farm. So that day we were digging a hole, like hole. So we got to a point where we have a lot of hole on the ground. And I tell my dad, please, can we start to cover this? Like, can I start to cover the hole? Put yam inside. He said, no, leave it. Don't bother, because there is a lot of hole. Because this is an opportunity for us to create more yam. Because we dig the hole much more than the yam that we have. And he said, this is something that we do that will now push us to buy much more than we deserve to do it, to plant. So what does that mean is that sometimes not all hole that you step in is what is made to destroy you. Not all hole that you fall into. Maybe you are not walking along the road, suddenly you fall inside a hole and you think, it is the work of the enemy. No. Sometimes God mistakenly allow you to fall inside the pit because He know at that particular moment of you struggling to come out from that hole, something will pass by that you may not be able to see. You got saying? So some people may be thinking they are hurting you. Some people may be thinking they are destroying you. Some people may be thinking that they are punishing you. But unknown to them, God is secretly, smartly using them to push you forward. Look at the life of this man called Haman. When Haman was plotting evil against Esther, doing everything to frustrate Esther's life, doing all his capable and everything he could to make sure he frustrate Esther. What happened? He helped Esther to do what? To manifest. He was thinking he was, hurting Esther, but not knowing that God was using him to push Esther to a place that Esther never even prayed to be. You guys saying, what about Joseph? So that is why sometimes don't fight those who fight you. Don't attack those who attack you. Don't reply those who reply you, so that you may not end up stopping them from not thinking they are hurting you, from not hurting you. So what does that mean is that sometimes when people think they are hurting you, keep silent, so that you may not delay where God is absolutely prepared to put you. Because the moment you start to attack them back, they will realize, this person is fighting us back, so let's withdraw. And that will make the joining tough. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That will exactly make the joining tough. So some people know that where you are today is the reason. The reason why you are where you are today is because of what they did that you are not aware. So there are people who were thinking they were hurting you, but right now they have fully come to realize that they were never hurting you, but they were used by God to place you exactly indeed where God accurately wants you to be. There were people who were believing that, they were taking advantage of you. They were using you, hurting you, wasting your time, not knowing that God is using them to place you where you will never be able to reach by yourself. You know what I'm saying? So it is right now that some people are not coming to realize it. And this is why they hate you the most. Because majority of people never believe that you will accurately be where you are today, despite of everything they have done. So some people have fully come to figure out that where you are today is because of, the pressure that they put on you, the pressure, the hating, the gossip, the hatred. So some people accurately have fully come to realize this when it is already too late. Because some of them were thinking that they were destroying you, they were weakening you, they were punishing you, they were terminating you, but not knowing that they are the one that God is absolutely using to put you where you will never be able to be by yourself, where you will never be able to reach by yourself. Because let me tell you, without Haman, Esther will never be able to meet king, not talk less of becoming a king wife. Without the brothers of Joseph, Joseph will never in his or her life reach Egypt. But God used his brother to accomplish the mission. So sometimes some people may be thinking that they are hurting you, but not knowing that God is seriously, secretly using them little by little to place you where you can never be by yourself. Remain blessed.